you eventually defeated him, that being Daredevil, Paradox, and Devil's Advocate, uh, leaving him asking for a lawyer as you then rushed off towards the Lincoln Tunnel, where there was a hell of a fight going on between the leader of the wrecking crew and the rest of you, where Redshot, Silencer, and Hector were putting up a fight, and they were joined by Elektra to try and assist them, but unfortunately, she was quickly smashed into a car and had at least one of her legs broken. As the rest of you managed to uh, rally yourselves and take cover behind some of those cars, taking him on as he tried to chase you down. I think it was the Devil's Advocate arriving and hitting him with one hell of a pen and stare that eventually you were able to bring the wrecker down and defeat their leader. After which you went into the tunnel to try and save some of the civilians that were trapped in there, that there were people trapped in their cars. The tunnel was flooding, and you managed to save. Again, you managed to stop any casualties, as well as working together with Hector and the Devil's Advocate, managed to create an elemental barrier on top of the tunnel and basically weave the tunnel back together, make some rudimentary repairs using their powers, which is now going to leave quite a cool like image actually in that tunnel. I can picture there's like this sort of uh, like chrome skeleton that is now in there, that you guys have left this mark behind and saved many people. Um, After which you had a brief moment of respite, but realized that there were still two members of the wrecking crew that were unaccounted for, and you correctly guessed that they were attacking certain locations, that the highest possibility was that they were going to the police station next. And when you heard an emergency broadcast coming from the police station, you all rushed that way, and on your way noticed the destruction that the wrecking crew has just left in the city. They've destroyed most of the fire stations. They they've cut some of the main power to the city. They have destroyed some of the water mains, and though you've managed to prevent any like any significant casualties, there have still been many cars destroyed, homes smashed by wrecking balls, and it is there is destruction throughout Hell's Kitchen. But when you arrived, that destruction had led to the police station, where Bulldozer and Pile Driver are currently attacking the station from two separate sides. They they had managed to get in where Bulldozer had just destroyed the communications room, sort of stopping at nothing until they weren't able to call for more assistance. And Pile Driver seemed to be on the other side of the building and breaking out the people that were in lockup. So, what as you guys have arrived, you've managed to jump through windows and make your way into the mostly there into the detective's bullpen, where Bulldozer is just doing what his name suggests and throwing desks all over the place, just smashing everything that he can. It seems like the cops aren't really equipped to deal with villains of this power. Uh, they they have been opening fire, but mainly they can really try and save themselves here. It's going to be up to you guys to actually stop the destruction. One of their henchmen is also currently trying to break into the armory. But is there anything that I missed there? Any key moments that you guys might want to highlight from last week?
No, pretty much you said everything.
Yeah.
Well then, without further ado, we will jump right back into the thick of it as Silencer is approaching the main entrance of the building, and you can see Bulldozer up ahead throwing desks and right on the other side of the building, I think you can just see Daredevil rushing through to fight someone else. So what would you like to do?
You just move a little bit up front, and he'll look at the big guy throwing shit and gonna just say, "That's not really nice. Let's stop doing that." And I'll use telekinetic grab on him, or at least try to. That will be 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Basically, he's pretty much grabbed, so I'm pretty sure you know what that means. Just being a fucking nuisance.
Oh, there is something that I missed with that with guys that have the supervillain effects like paralysis and stun give them trouble on all their checks instead of the normal effect. So when you stun them, you're just giving them lots of trouble. But yeah, you can still grab it.
Okay.
Yeah, so does that do damage or is just
No, it's just a grab. It doesn't deal any damage.
nice? So as you use this, he's like got a desk in his hand, and then suddenly he just kind of loses balance as he tries to throw it forward, and it's just hovering just off the ground in your grasp. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. And then we go to the who there are several of them in the building. A lot of them are as this guy gets picked up, a couple of them start trying to get away and going around to the other side. You hear one of them shouting, "Protect the evidence!" And as I think that was mentioned last time, and then uh, you'll you'll see Colt, or not. I've realized that I made this detective basically an actual Marvel character without realizing. But he's this detective Marcus Thompson is going to be opening fire on Bulldozer. However, his damage reduction is absorbing it all, so he's trying his best. Uh, these cops are scattering, and with that, I think we go to yeah. The, so you're going to hear crashing and smashing from the opposite side of the building with the cheers of these guys as they get broken out of the lockup, and then you'll hear the voice of Pile Driver just going, "Come on, boys, let's get to the armory." And he starts leading this whole group towards. It. Basically, it's back to where he started, but there are going to be a bunch of other thugs and random criminals running into the. I'll move them when it's not. I'll move them on the next turn, but they are coming on the other side of the building. You can hear them rushing in your direction as Bulldozer now sort of grab. He is going to turn and seeing you, Silence is going to throw the desk that he is holding at you.
Oh shit.
He was already holding the desk, so he can is going to just make this as a reaction.
Oh, this motherfucker.
He's going to use quick toss. Okay.
Yeah, that will fucking hit. That will hit a lot. I'll use my reaction in order to telekinetic protect it and just blast it
Yeah.
to the wall next to me. As it coming, I just like, swipe my left hand, and it just like slams into the wall.
Okay, then he is going to, at the start of his turn, he's going to make a resilience check to try and break out of your to end the condition, the grab condition. That I think is a fail.
I think
Uh,
15 is the target number.
no, it's 20.
No, he's doing
No,
something
not.
else.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm using the supervillain ability can end
oh.
one thing on himself with a successful check.
Damn.
I think it's a oh no, an 18 resilience check to end one condition. Yes. Yeah, I thought it was much lower. Yeah, so he's got to beat an 18. The 13 is definitely not enough. He's still grabbed. But then he is going to use his action to take the defensive stance as he just goes "Ugh," and like folds his arms in front of him, as you can just see he's kind of using the helmet and these big metal braces that are on his wrists to try and protect himself, and all close attacks against him will have trouble until he is not able to do anything. I'm going to move him a little bit there just so that we can see as he kind of the momentum of throwing that desk shifts him forward, and then we go. Oh wait, wasn't he was stunned by something, wasn't he?
He has a condition. I'm not sure if it's applied.
Yeah, something stunned him. He has the stunned condition, which means he would have trouble on all of his checks.
I think maybe Detective Marcus. Yeah, Detective
Oh
Marcus
yeah,
used
didn't he
suppressive
shoot
fire
him?
and stunned them.
Yeah, that's probably yeah.
No damage, but he got a fantastic success, which stunned him. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, good. So yeah, so that stun is gone, but he would have had trouble on any checks he was making that round anyway. So
He was attacking Psy.
Yeah, but that wouldn't matter. Like honestly,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll it anyway. Just it would have been a 17 instead.
yeah, I have 10, so
Yeah. So then, Devil's Advocate, we go to you as there is still one of these minions in the room with you that I think you were penance staring before. I can't.
I will ignore him because I know the other guys are much harder to hit, so I'll hit them in the feelings.
Oh
in
no.
the feelings.
As I strike as I'll penance stare bulldozer. 13 against his ego defense.
Against ego that hits.
13 damage. Focus damage.
Ooh.
And I'm fully healed, so that's me.
Then the guy in the room, he sort of sees Red Shot there, and yeah, bear in mind most of the stuff in this room is destroyed. You've managed to kind of salvage the table there to rest your sniper rifle, but he's going to try and grab the Devil's Advocate as you are going for him, and I forgot to. So he just
Yeah,
leans through the hole and tries to grab it,
I'm grabbed.
and then he's going to use his reaction to try and throw.
12 hits. Just hits. Unfortunately.
Okay, so then you take regular damage and you are knocked prone.
So he knocked me prone. He didn't throw me.
Yeah, that I misunderstood. I thought he'd throw you, but no, he throws you to the ground.
Okay.
He's I think he can forego doing damage and actually throw you far, but he just tackles you into one of those desks and he's sort of standing on the side. And he's still got you.
I'm still grappled.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's kind of wrestling you to the ground using his best jujitsu moves. While on the other side, the henchman is breaking into the armor. So he's going to use his action because it is locked. He's going to make a melee check to try and. Okay, yeah, he smashes through that. And he is going to go inside and start grabbing weapons. Okay. Well, you can do on his turn. We go to Daredevil. Was one of you guys controlling Daredevil?
No. None of us, I think.
Okay, then he'll just say, "We've got power drive incoming this way," and he's going to run. He kind of jumps up onto one of these desks, but as he's running, throws his belly at pile drive. Which misses. Okay, so that is dead turn as he kind of jumps up onto some of those desks that haven't been yet, and we go to your turn, Red Shot. You can see that the Devil's Advocate has been tackled to the ground, and he's kind of trying to break a limb or something here. But you've got that nice rest there on the table. What would you like to do?
Well, the question is this a wall or is that broken? This area here.
Yeah, that if you can see, that was a wall, but bulldozer broke through it.
Well,
you can see clearly.
then there's only one thing to do. Try to help my mate by trying to shoot whoever is on him. I think that hits.
Oh, nice. Fantastic success. So, won't just hit, but I think...
It also, because it is a fantastic success. Let's see, yeah, it only does that. But he is knocked prone, which basically, I think, frees him from the Devil's Advocate. Or frees Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, you blast him backwards into the sort of rubble of these other desks and off of the Devil's Advocate. As how much damage?
56, unless it's yeah.
Yeah, so you brought him down to almost dead, but he's like blind and on the ground as he's just been blasted. It is in its energy mode, right? Or is this the regular?
It is in the energy mode, else it wouldn't be knocked prone. Oh, wait a second. It is. Wait a second. No. Yes, it is that one. Let me just check that I
Yeah, and
pronounced.
when you get a crit with energy, it blinds the enemy.
Ah, perfect. Well,
So you
I'm just looking at him. Well, boy, learn not to play with fire. You end up getting burned. With that,
amazing as he's just smoldering on the ground with that red energy. We go to Agent Hector.
All right. Let's see. Ba-da-da-da. Let's get into Foundry. Okay. Uh, the guy that it broke into the armory, I'm going to shoot at him. Let's see if this is 10 spaces. I think I need to move up a little bit. All right. Stop that. There we go. And let's fire on barely injured, jealous henchman. Ba-da-da. I think it's Burst is the one I want. Yep. Okay. Close. Roll them. Roll it. Does a 16 hit?
That it does. Roll for damage.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, he's also not looking good. Another hit like that and he'll be down.
Excellent, excellent. Reactions. I have a reaction. I have 2 reactions, I think. Let's see. Reactions. Oh, that's a standard shoot. Okay. Nope, I'm done. I am done.
Okay, so you blast that guy back into the sort of weapons rack that he's currently trying to raid. As we're gonna say Paradox moves to go and help secure the evidence, and you see him bam as we go to the top of the round again. You are going to hear that the sort of crowd of these people that are breaking out. They seem to be breaking more of the other brethren out, and you can just hear chaos happening on the other side of the building. But Silence, it is your
I'll try to like kind of force him back towards me, but in reality, I'll just slam him with a telekinetic attack. I'll try to make him trip so he like falls flat and slams his head. Oh god. That 14 hits.
his melee. That just hits.
Holy shit. That's lucky of me. 17 points of damage. And then I'll move a little bit here, and that's gonna be all I can do.
Okay, he's going to use another reaction to try and break out his. Oh, a 17 with a fantastic failure. As he tries to break out of your grip. You see when you smash him, because you're just smashing him into the ground, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to like kind of like make him trip, and so he falls flat on his face.
Yeah. So you smash him down into the ground, and then you see him kind of pushing himself and ripping up a whole piece of the ground with him, just like it looks like he's got a chunk of foundation in his hand when he comes back up. So he's not able to break out, but he does manage to grab a new rock to throw at you. Is that
Damn it.
going to be your turn? You have still got your movement.
I
We'll
moved a
say
little
that-
bit, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay. Then we go to the cops, who Officer Lee is going to just thank you guys for your help and is going to try and get out. Okay, and then the others are kind of trying to save themselves, and you hear one of the younger officers, Jake Davis, you hear him shouting, "Hey, stop! Stop right there!" as he's sort of shaking and pulling out his but I think that's all they can do. Marcus is approaching, still shooting a bulldozer in the back, but not really doing much damage to him. I'll make the roll. Just checking. Yeah, he always does 0 damage. I'm just wasn't sure if I was getting it right, but yeah, he hits and to no effect. Now, where you see the guy that you've just blasted into the armory, as you kind of hear him yelp, you're gonna see this figure just thundering down the corridor and like rounding the corner as he pulls himself through this corridor and looks inside. And
Pile driver.
yeah, he looks around the room trying to figure out what's actually been going on in here, seeing Bulldozer sort of fighting on the other side. He goes, "Come on, what are you doing there? They ain't nothing but glorified athletes with a few fancy special effects. One good shot will bust you up for good." And he looks at Daredevil here as he then reaches out and grabs at to try and quick toss him at Heck. So oh, that hits Daredevil, and then he's going to use a quick toss at you, Hector. As he
Ooh,
throws Daredevil up to
reaction.
18.
Let's give him trouble on that one. Powers. Reaction slow mo.
Oh, I got another 5. So yeah, you slow mo dodge, but Daredevil just crashes into you, and you are both going to take this.
So I have to select myself. Oh no, we would take 9 damage, right? It's halved. What, half for him, half for me?
Is it only half? No, failure inflicts regular damage on the thrown person who falls prone within one space, and if the attack is a success, the target takes regular damage too.
Oh, okay.
But you are not knocked prone, so you just take that 18.
Confirm. Ugh.
Okay, and then Bulldozer at the start of his turn is going to attempt to get out of making the resilience check. Doesn't make. We'll use a reaction to try break. Still doesn't make it, those 14s. So instead, he will just use his action. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, sorry, was that a hit?
Yeah, that's good.
I
Is
just
quick
remembered
tossing
that he has
an
got.
action?
Yeah, he can break out with the try and escape with the action and use the quick toss.
Okay.
His fantastic failure is why he's holding a thing. But I just realized he's got the Berserker trait. So every time he takes physical damage, he needs to make an ego check equal to the damage that was done. You did some damage to him last round, didn't you? You did 8 damage.
Yeah, he did.
He's going to make this check. Okay, he succeeds. Okay, so he's not Berserk yet.
But I'm gonna spend another 5 focus to protect myself again. And I'm really getting low on focus. Like stupidly low.
Okay, so yeah, that just manages to defend you there. Does it not have to break your thing first?
He does, but he deals more than 10 damage. So it
Oh, okay.
immediately breaks.
Sorry, I thought you had telekinetic protection too for some reason.
Oh. Well, that would be nice.
Yeah, one rank lower, unfortunately.
Yes, sadly.
So yeah, there is a bunch of rubble now in the sort of central area that he's just thrown at you. But let me just. The grappled reduces his speed to 0, right? He can't.
Yeah, he
actually
can't move. Yeah, he can't move anywhere.
So then you are no longer grappled, though, Devil's Advocate. You are still prone, but
Then I'll use
what did you
one on my movement point to stand up. And I'll just yell out to everyone. If your if your bullets manage to go through the big guys, then shoot them. If not, focus on anything else. Their lives are not worth more than yours. As I what do I do? He's held in place. And the guy on the ground, what is he? Prone and
blind? He's just smoldering with that red energy.
okay, then I'll penance their bulldozer again, because I cannot damage him any other way. 15 against his ego defense, which will go through for 11 focus damage.
Okay, you just like see him sort of shaking his head. He goes, "Ah, you guys hit us fast enough to catch us napping, but that don't mean squat against the wrecking crew." he doesn't seem demoralized yet at all.
Yeah, that's me. I moved a bit forward. That's all.
Then yeah, the guy next to you, he's uh, yeah, he's just gonna be crawling like in trying to get up, but he doesn't know where he's going, so he gets to about there, and that's all he can really do on his turn. I think. Yeah, he's blind. He's having a real bad time as he just goes, "No, please, no more, please." And we go to the guy in the armory who has kind of crashed through uh, this what do you call it? This and he
Locker?
is going to
I can't really see what's there.
yeah a lock. That's the word. Thank you. Um, but he is going to pick up a riot shotgun, and he is going to walk over there to where Pile Driver is. You can just get past. So yeah, he's gonna say, "We got them, boss," and he's gonna try and fire at you with a shotgun.
Boom.
Hector, and
Ooh, that's give him
I'm just
trouble.
double checking. I think a shotgun. I don't have it. It's fine.
10 squares, as I recall.
Yeah, I think you can shoot two people that are like next to each other.
That misses.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah. So he blasts out with this shotgun, but you slow mo dodge out of the way as you see Daredevil also kind of rolls up, and that is going to be his turn.
He can attack two targets, but it halves the damage. Like each takes half.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I'd put it into Foundry, but can't find the shot. But that then takes us to Daredevil's turn as he also it kind of rolls out of the way of that shot and then gets back to his. He's going to use his billy club again and throw it at the henchman this time.
Ooh, ouch.
Okay, so he is going to get the gun sort of knocked out of his hand. He'll disarm him with that, but not completely. It like goes off to the side and he fires it again and smashes the window next to him, where you can hear the captain of the pre kind of shouting from the inside. But he's still alive, but only just. These guys are tough as hell. So Red Shot, we go to you.
Let's see. Perfect. That way we can angle it and try to see if we can shoot Bulldozer. May not do damage, but always interesting to see.
Oh, that hit. Okay, yeah, he takes 10 points in that.
Well, at least he's not indestructible.
Yeah, he's probably the closest to it of anyone you fought before, but he bleeds, just like the rest of them. As we go to Agent Silver, you can see that the henchman is on his last legs, but Pile Driver standing next to him is looking for. Just gonna move them apart if you want to talk.
Thank you. Yeah, let's finish off Jealous Wrecking Crew Henchman.
DM, real quick. Berserk for Bulldozer.
Ah, thank you. Good shot.
Never mind. That's what's the attack.
Oh, 16.
He's not berserk. He succeeded that, but a 16 hits.
All right. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh yeah. How do you finish this one off?
Just raises his hand. And you see just this hit. You see the ball of energy charge up in his palm, and then it just fires and just hits him like square in the chest, and he just goes flying back. And I guess he kind of, I guess like pile driver. Oh no, okay. I guess he flies over pile driver. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, okay.
Yeah, you see
And
Pile Driver looking in surprise as his henchman gets blasted past him, but you've still got your movement.
yep, let's
you
go
can-
ahead and let's go ahead and move down some. Oh, come on.
Oh,
There we go.
the bullpen. I mean, the desks are going to be in the way unless a bulldozer's already gone through them, like the ones by Devil's Advocate.
Oh, can I
Otherwise-
take flight then? Can I hover?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not the ceilings aren't that high in here, but you can definitely.
Okay, just enough to get over the partitions.
Yeah, if you want to go over them, I mean, you can parkour your way over. It's not, and you can fly it, obviously. So, I'm just saying
Oh,
there
so
are
I can
walls.
get like on a desk then. Okay, okay. Let me do that.
Yeah, you can
Thank
if
you.
if you want to be there.
Sure, that works.
Just you may just have to ask me to move you through the walls because
Can I not move? Oh no, I got it. All right.
I'm just saying the walls, like where the desks are, there's probably a wall that's going to block you there. So
Oh,
just
okay, okay.
tell me if you want to move past them, and I can just move your token. I mean,
Understood.
you
Okay.
can in game move past. It's just the actual system is blocked.
Okay. That's my turn.
Nice. And yeah, you see Paradox. You can hear him helping those other others. And then we go to the top of the round with Silencer.
Yeah,
Oh, and
well.
these other guys are moving up. Sorry, I keep forgetting about all the escape.
He's barely injured.
Yeah, he dealt 18 damage to him so far.
I know.
Just saying.
Ask if we can heal next. Oh, actually, can I? No, I have to do it now because if I use it, I'll fuck. Me. Yeah, I'm gonna use. Use my last point of karma in order to try to regain my focus. And I don't know why, but then we play. Oh, because I'm not logged in. You fucking donkey. Give me seconds. I think it's like vigilance check.
Vigilance for focus and resilience for HP. Target number 10.
I'm gonna spend my last karma. Yoink. 16 points.
So you roll damage
Actually-
and then get that back as heat.
Oh, really? Is it like that?
Yeah, you do the vigilance check to beat 10. That means you're getting it back, and then you do
Oh, true. And
use
then
the
I
same mechanic for road. I mean for damage.
then times rank, that's 14. But that's all I can do. Because if I used anything, I would probably be not shattered, demoralized, and that would be not good.
Just that is, you don't multiply that. That's how the damage it works the same. You're multiplying it by your rank, and then there's
Oh.
certain things that might add to that multiplier. So you got 7 focus back there.
Yeah, thank you for that. A little bit dumb.
I mean, yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's
No, you're,
how-
you're,
You're
you're
right.
correct. You're right. You're right.
So yeah, you've still got your movement. If you want to, you can tell there's the 2 doors on your right. One seems to be like like the janitor's sort of closet, and one is a bathroom. So
Yeah, but I would assume that I have to have the line of sight in order to keep Bulldozer grabbed, right?
I guess, yeah. I mean, you can also move him with your movement.
Can I?
Yeah, you can use your movement action to do towing or pulling if you've got like a chain attached to them, and then if you've got them grappled, you can move them with you usually. But if they're telekinetically grappled, yeah, you can just move them within range of your telepathy.
Holy shit, that's broke.
You can also you can throw him as an action, like you've got him grabbed, but then you can also just yeet him at something, let go of him, and then do damage by smashing him into something.
I'm just gonna
But
then
yeah,
move him a little bit, like around. I'm gonna move him a little bit closer to me, if that's all right.
yeah,
Yes, yeah, right there. That's fine.
perfect. Yeah, you can wedge him in the doorway there as he's just uh, uh, hovering and trying desperately. He's going to. Oh no, he used his reaction. So is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cops continue, and hearing the devil's advocate's advice, Thompson shouts, "Listen to the one with the flaming skull!" And he is just trying to sort of give them cover while the others get towards. And yeah, that's pretty much most of them. I'm not going to worry too much about moving all of these cops around, as you've clearly taken the focus of the villain. But Thompson's. And then, yeah, Pile Driver finally gets into the fray. And he looks over his shoulder. He goes, "Arm yourself up, lads, and let's make paste out of these 2-bit heroes." And he's going to rush through the desks, just smashing to get here. And then he is going to use banging heads. And he's going to grab Hector and Daredevil and
Ooh.
smash them into.
Yeah, that
So-
hits.
You can give him trouble, can't you?
Oh, no, it's melee defense. Let me
But
let me
you're
double
using
check.
your agility defense when attack with melee, right? You do have
Yeah, so it would work.
evasion, I think.
Do you
Yeah,
have it?
I do.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's 2
Oh.
evasions. Let me delete one.
Although I'm not sure if it affects Daredevil.
Yeah, I was wondering about how that works, but I think
Again, if it fails against either foe, it fails entirely. So if it fails against Silva, it will not work.
okay. So yeah, I'll say with that. Yeah, because he needs to grab you both to smash you into each other. So this is probably going to take away his fantastic
Oh, thank
with
God.
17.
17 does hit.
Yeah, okay,
What?
that'll hit Daredevil as well. So you do you do manage to save him from just crushing your, but you do still take
Ooh.
a chunk of damage there.
Oh, full damage then.
Yeah, okay, so that well dodged. That would have knocked you both out in one if
Yeah.
he'd gotten double that. So yeah, he just grabs you, smashes your heads together, and then kind of tosses you aside. Let's see. Yeah, but neither of you are knocked prone. You are just uh, you've now experienced why Daredevil's got those little horns on his head for another reason. It's drawn some blood from you, I think, and that is his turn. We go to Bulldozer. He's going to try and escape.
Ooh.
He's getting really pissed off, but he's just throwing. Let me go.
No.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, as he kind of he's like grabbing onto the walls next to him, trying to pull himself free, but he's just unable to really do anything here. Moved him away from all his ammunition, so now we go to the
Okay.
Devil's Advocate.
Hopefully he's close enough to near damage, so I will make a melee attack with my chain. Let's see. Oh, just normal attack. Okay, yeah, that should work. Just trying to figure out how to make it attack with it properly. Let's just do this.
What are you trying to do?
Just a melee attack. Let's see if it works. Just to get a +1 from the chain. Okay, it should be a +2. It shouldn't be an eagle because it's an attack, but yeah, 16 to hit the suspicious wrecking crew henchman. Not sure if blinded does anything. It gives me advantage or something.
Yeah, I think it will give you an
Okay,
edge. Honestly, I don't have my cheat sheet open. I'm trying,
Let's see.
but yeah, I'll
Condition.
give you.
Blinded. He has trouble on everything, and everyone has edge against him. Yeah. Well, we roll the middle one. Why not? Still hit. It's actually extra. It should be 6 times 3, not 2. You need to figure out how to properly use the +1 from the chain. So it should be 9 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I thought I'd set up the Hellfire chain properly.
No. Also, just you need to take 9 damage instead of 0. It should
That
be 6.
he has exactly 9 hit points left.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
look.
be him. As I burn him, he evaporates. Sucks to be him. And I'll just yell to Red Shot and tell him to aim at Pile Driver if he can see him. And I'll use my reaction to. I can give him edge with help. I'll make sure it's correct and move the turn. Yeah, help teammate. Yeah, I'll give him an edge as a reaction. Wait a second, teammate.
It's
Only if you fail.
yeah, it's only if you fail.
Then I
And
still
like
have
the
a reaction.
new Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, then I still have a reaction. Never mind.
Okay, cool. And then we go up to the top with the Daredevil. Yeah, Daredevil is going to attempt. Actually, after that, he just got beaten pretty bad. So he is going to spend some focus as he kind of picks himself up off the ground, and he's going to do this.
Oh,
He's going to for every 2 points of what heals 2 points of health for every focus they spend. So he's going to spend 10 focus and get 20 points.
ooh.
He can do this all day.
Okay, well, let me write that down. Holy moly.
Yeah, I don't think he can't attack after that. That's a standard. So yeah, he gets up and he goes, "Come on then, that's all you got," and picks up his billy clubs again and tries to sort of draw Piledriver's attention as he tries to kind of draw him away here, and yeah, he's staying within his line of sight. Actually, he's just ducking and weaving, trying to get him away from Victor as we go to Red Shot, and
Well, I've been told that I cannot see him, so what I'm doing is I'm just moving. Then I'm like, can't see him, so I just jump over and hope. Nope, still can't see him. I wonder
Yeah,
if
I
the,
can see him from where I'm standing, so I'm not entirely sure.
I wonder if it's because let me just try and see. Yeah, I think it's because these tables act like walls.
yeah, they are. They high up. They're not just tables. They like cubicles. So you can climb onto one of the tables and like shoot over it, but there is yeah, you're kind of in cover there, even if you're sitting on the table.
And now
So
I can
yeah,
see him.
can you from there? If I
Yeah,
put you on that table, you should be
Perfect. Time to shoot him. Don't think that hits. 13.
13 does not hit.
then I'll give him an edge as a reaction and help him because he failed the attack.
Nice.
17.
That does hit.
Hoo-hoo.
He's not that bad. Oh well, this one doesn't seem to be that bad.
Very nice. Yeah, Piledriver takes that hits like hits him in one of his massive shoulders as yeah, maybe a little bit dazed. We go to Agent Silver. What are you
All
gonna
right. I cannot see Monsieur Piledriver. Oh no, I can see it. Oh, can I see him now? Yes, I can. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and fire on him. Let's do energy blast. And I get to spend 5 or more focus. So I'm going to spend 10 focus plus the 5. So what is that? For every 2 points, 10. Okay, so that's plus 5 on the damage. All right. Gonna blast him.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice. guys, let's go.
If it hits.
And that just hits, so that is a fantastic success.
Calculate damage.
Oh.
Holy shit!
No, wait, and then there's +5 on top of that.
Because
That's
of-
added. It's this. Or what do you mean?
from
'Cause,
the blast, he uses 5 focus. For
Yeah,
extra.
10 focus to get 5 more on the damage.
Oh, okay.
So 51.
Ooh.
So
Alright.
yeah, that is a massive damage to him there, as it was actually plus the 5, so it was 51. And what does that look like as you blasting him from up close and Daredevil's trying to keep him distracted?
So he just got mollywop, got hit, you know, the skulls slammed together. He takes a moment, clears his head. He's still kind of like dizzy, but he sees him, and he's just like rage. And you see like this light come like out of him, and he takes both of his hands and he like forces them forward, and he just throws everything he has into Pile Driver. And you see this shock of like blue and green energy just slam into Pile Driver. And I think he's gonna move because he doesn't want to get
Thrown around, yeah.
yeah. So
I'll
I
do
don't.
it, yeah.
Can we move him over here?
Where did
Thank you. And that's my turn.
okay? Yeah, pretty good. As we go to the top of the round, and you are going to hear now these other civilians that are getting into the arm, and they start handing guns to each.
Hold.
Yeah, as they pass these guns down the line, we now have a whole bunch of civilian and thugs and whatnot up at the top that are. There's even a Hydra agent that you guys caught at Pranos that
Oh no!
has managed to escape, and a couple of Magia thugs as well. A couple of people that just look like regular civilians that have been in the lockup, but they are all, you can assume, armed. As Silencer, we go to you. You've still got this thrashing bulldozer in your grasp.
I'll try to make him like as he's trashing. I'll just lift my hand up and try to make him slam into the beam in the door. I can't really remember what the hell is the English term.
Door frame.
Yeah, door frame. Holy Mother of God!
I'm out of reactions, my guy.
Ah, I'm gonna use my reaction. You can roll with the edge.
Can I see? No, I cannot.
Oh my god.
Nope. No.
He's
Yeah,
higher.
you successfully smash him into the, like, you hit his head on the door frame, but his head just goes straight through it, and you just crush it through the wall. And his helmet seems to completely take all the damage.
That's perfect. Then we can hang him that way.
I'm gonna look at myself and be like, why am I fucking dumb? Of course that's not gonna work. Look at him. Jesus. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna move myself like for 2, and then I would like to move him into the center of this room. Yeah. As I see the officer Karen, like, what are you doing here? Run! And that's all I can do.
That's what I'm doing, yeah, Andrew. And yeah, the rest of the cops inside are pile driver. He is now going to, yeah, he was not a fan of that. So he turns around and he's going to say, "Oh, I'm going to make you pay for that, punk." And he is rushing out. He's going to try and grab you with his.
Let's give him trouble. Oh,
Thank God for trouble.
Thank goodness.
I think it's
That
actually
doesn't
missing
hit.
here.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, so what is it? What does the dodge look like as he like rushes
Just
in and tries to grab you like a professional wrestler?
classic Spider-Man. He sees him coming and he's like, "Uh-oh." And you just see him like move out of the way of his big huge meaty arms.
And
And
the direction he's headed, he's literally going straight for that pillar instead. So as you drop out of the way, in classic sort of Spidey style, going to just like smash into the pillar at full strength, and you'll feel the whole building shudder as he just crashes through it, and you see that pillar sort of. But yeah, that's all he can do there now that he's. Yeah, the dodge. That's,
whew.
but yeah, you can tell that the roof here is now quite unstable, and you can see it's broken some pipes up above that are now kind of pouring onto his head. But he's just tackled the pillar and is growling in anger as, yeah, demolish. I mean, not demolisher.
Bulldozer.
He's going to try break out again.
Good luck, Scrub.
And actually, now that he's in earshot, he's going to, Power Drive is going to be like, "Hey, Bulldozer, where the fuck are you? Get over here!" As he gives him a help action and is going to give him an A.
Oh no.
Can he make? He can't make it anyway, so it's fine.
What do you mean he can't? He can reroll the 2.
Oh shit.
It got worse, but he could have made it.
Yeah. I realized.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I suppose he's floating around. He's going to grab the light fixture up above and rip it from the ceiling. Which, if yeah, 13, just enough. I see. He rips the light fixture and throws it at you, Hector, with a quick as a ring.
Detector?
Oh.
I mean, not Hector, sorry, Silence.
Oh god, that works.
So that's 10 points of damage coming towards you there. Are you going to block it again?
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just gonna take those 10 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, you get smacked on the head with a fluorescent light bulb that just explodes and shatters all over you. But you can apply the damage to yourself.
Better not waste that full breather bulb.
You know what? I just realized I forgot. I have not been taking the villain actions. At
I thought
Oh,
they,
part
because
10.
there are 2 of them, they don't have villainous actions.
No, they do. They all, everyone in the wrecking crew is technically a supervillain, so they have that thing. But it's because no one rolled lower than 10, so it's actually right at the end of the round is when it's meant to happen. But that's fine. That's when I've been doing the guys that were breaking out of lockup anyway. So we will keep it like that. As Devil's Advocate, we go to you, and yeah, you've just killed one of their henchmen.
Yeah, I assume killing is not incapacitating, right? For the quest's sake.
Yeah,
Quest.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly the which.
It says disarm or incapacitate. That's the wording. But they
Yeah, I think that's pretty much. No, I think that that would count as an incapacitation.
cool. Mr. Pile Driver. I have a chain.
Ooh, for the purposes of the quest, did I end up blinding Pile Driver with my fantastic success?
Oh, you would have, yeah. That I forgot about that. He should have been blinded. That's probably why he ran straight into the pillar. We'll say
Nice. Okay.
it
One
has.
objective.
It I'll say it. Let me give him a resilience to see if that was enough. Like if he could have ended it, or if he is still blind. Okay, no, he's still blind, so you've got advantage. I mean,
An edge.
edge again.
Let's
I roll 18. And I reroll this
Let's see
one.
if you get a fantastic.
18 to hit. He's
18 does.
against his ego, yeah? Yeah? Wait. It doesn't
Yeah.
say.
Ego defense.
No, he just automatically set it there, but yeah.
Yeah, because that's the Hellfire Chain ability. Yeah, that's not just like whipping at them,
Yeah. Correct.
which is just your melee, but this is actually using the. So that is definitely.
Oh, so he will not take. Yeah, then it will not kill him. Never mind. Then yeah, I should have just made a normal attack.
Yeah, but what is the send Hellfire Chain in the chat again? I think that ties him.
On a success, takes regular damage. Fantastic. He's grabbed and paralyzed. It was normal success. Yeah, so he will take a bit less damage and survive, I believe.
Okay, so if you hold them in it, it keeps
Yeah,
hurting them.
I have to get a fantastic for that. Yeah, so that's a mistake on my end, but that's all I can do.
Okay, then we go to Daredevil. Yeah, who suddenly there's a bunch of like armed thugs in front. So he's gonna start trying to knock these. As since you brought this on yourselves, and he starts using chains. And missing. As yeah, you hear some gunfire, and then you see Daredevil get knocked. As he just lands on the ground, he goes, "Little help over here." As Red Shot, we go to you, and villains are not looking so good, especially Pile Driver, who's like stumbling around now next to the pillar, trying to see where everyone went.
Is he now? I'm pretty sure 18. It's.
And I think
That
we
it
have.
does, and you've got Edge if you want to try and get the fantastic.
Yeah, he's blinded.
and look there.
Oh.
Oh, yes, describe this for us.
Yeah, but I'm basically like, I just see him there. Not sure if we were planning to take him, like, alive. Just thinking like, okay, let's at least disable him a little. And if you see like on his picture, like just at the like joint where his what's called right arm is, and I'm just firing there. Hoping to at least disable him.
I think you killed him.
Are you trying to blast that arm right off, or are you just trying to put him?
What did you say? If I'm trying to blast his arm off, or
if you're just trying to like knock him back against the pillar and knock him out.
knock him out.
Okay. Yeah, nice. As you you get that perfect shot, he just spins and it crashes into that pillar and is now lying on the ground there, unconscious, and with that smoldering red energy coming off of him, as Pile Driver is defeated.
Let's go.
Perfect.
And Agent Silver, as he falls at your feet, what would you like to do?
He's gonna run over here, and he's gonna take a shot at these Magia toughs. So this guy, irritated Magia tough.
So because you did basically double damage there. You go through both of those guys. the,
Ooh,
the two of them that are standing in front of it.
nice. I guess that's my turn. I moved. I shot. Guess that's
Yeah,
it.
'cause you just they are engulfed in that beam of energy and knocked out. As we then go to the top of the round, when they were supposed to have their villain actions, which is now going to be these civilians. So these guys are attacking Daredevil. And then there's going to be 3 going for Hector, but I'm going to move these 2 guys in just so they don't get in. Okay. So just going to roll it like this. There's going to be a snap shooting coming at each of you sorry, Daredevil and Hector, and because there are multiple of them going for each of you, I'm just going to give an edge. So this is going for Hector. Are you going to use your reaction to dodge that?
Ooh, yes, please. Hold on. Let me write that in chat. There we go.
Okay, so they get 3 edges, 1 trouble.
Which takes an edge away, so 2. Oh,
Yeah, which
Wait, is it
cancels
still a
out
fail?
the 1 and
Is
makes it a
fantastic.
fantastic 13 to hit.
Fantastic failure? Mine's
Is it
15.
13?
Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah.
Mine's 15.
So it is a fantastic failure, which means that you dodge out of the way, but standing right behind you is Detective Thompson. And he just gets riddled with bullets as
Oh!
they just open fire. And you, very successfully use your powers to dodge out of the way, but instead he takes all the rounds.
Wow.
Maybe he's not dead.
He is on 2 hit points
Oh.
as you see him fall to the ground with multiple bullet wounds. And he's just coughing up. Sorry, I wasn't meant to change turns there. And then the ones that are going against Daredevil.
Four ages of my gun. thank God.
Okay, useless edges. None of them were better than.
I'll take them next time. It's fine.
But a 15 does hit him, unfortunately. Okay.
Dang.
Yes, Daredevil is also shot multiple times and is now near death. But Silencer, the top of the round, we go back to you. And you've managed to hold Bulldozer this whole time. You're just like dragging him out of the station as he's ripping things up as much as he can on the.
Hey, at least something.
Yeah.
Well, gonna try to hit it first. Let's try not to fail epically. Holy shit! Get fucked. Okay, so he would be stunned, but he can't be stunned.
He will have trouble.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is I feel like okay, when environmental damage doesn't work, let me just like hit him with his own hand, and I grab his hand and try to smash him.
Yeah, you find the biggest weapon in the room and hit him with it. As he just knocks a tooth loose with that one. And yeah, so he's not stunned, but he will have trouble on all of his checks on his turn. So you've really got him grabbed as you're now beating.
And he also needs to do ego check for his berserk thingy.
Target number 22. He might go berserk.
He probably will.
Yeah.
And that
Not sure what it means.
I'll post it here in the chat. So when he goes berserk, he gets +2 to his melee, resilience, and ego defenses, and takes -2 to his agility defense. And he can't use ranged weapons, so he cannot throw things at you anymore because he's losing his shit. He's punched himself in the face and he's like turned his helmet around and he's just swinging wildly, smashing into the walls and floor. But at the end of each of his turns, he loses 5 focus, and yeah, so he wants to kill you more than anything right now. If he fails, he goes berserk and must charge at full speed into combat with the enemy who hurt them, but he can't. He won't.
The whole zero movement, yes.
I mean, he did get +2 to the melee checks, which could help
True,
him.
but that actually actually to resilience as well, which is using to try to break free.
That's against their defenses and an edge on all close attacks. So it doesn't actually help him.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Makes him harder to hit with some attacks and easier to hit with others. Yeah, okay. But yeah, come on, eat the focus up. I'll be right with you.
Let's see, does he have got quite a few traits, but they give him. Yeah. Telekinesis seems to be his weakness. As yeah, he's just thrashing at you like you're just out of reach, and he's just swinging wildly at you, trying to clobber you into the ground, but not doing so well. So, is that your turn?
Yep, pretty much that's all. Yeah. We're gonna keep him there.
So he is going to make that resist, but with trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, so he tries to break, and well, yeah, doesn't even need to roll the trouble. He is still stuck. Yeah, there's nothing he can do. Can't use ranged weapons anymore. So we go to the Devil's Advocate.
That seems like Silencer is out of control, so I'll go help Daredevil. And I'll smack the Magia guy. Just a melee attack I have. He just has range. With my chain. $80. For
Yeah, that hits, sir.
for an extra 5 damage, so 18 damage.
And
It
that's
helps.
against, sorry, which one?
The Magia thug, the guy, the closest guy
Yeah,
I can
that's
hit.
it.
Yes.
What does it look like as you you just he's shooting at Daredevil and you just come from the
Yeah, just like usually as a whip, you just like slap and he just like it hits him with the edge of it, and he just bursts in flames. And that's me.
okay, dead. He does not give up. He is going to try and use fast strikes, I think. Let's see. Does that do the same thing? Yeah. He's going to try and jump up and knock two of them out in one sort of split.
Oh,
Holy.
I'll give him reaction. I use my reaction, give him another edge.
Okay.
Come on, we'll roll the ones. Roll high enough. Yes.
Hey. Nice. Yes. Yeah, Daredevil not on his best day, but with 20, oh, that's just enough to knock the Hydra agent is still up, but he knocks the then he's going to he's going to do some sort of backwards flick flacks and jump over the as he just sort of takes a bit of cover. It's not completely out of danger, but he has got at least some bullet. And Red Shot, we go to you. Just let me know if you want to move off of that desk and through one of
Yes.
those.
I want off the desk. Well, he saw, what is he called? Getting like that, getting shot. So he runs over, tries to locate where the guys are. And see, and if can't see them, so I presume they are in there.
No, you can see the gunshots are coming from, like, Hector's looking up the corridor that way.
Ah, I see. It's against. Yeah. Wait, isn't that civilians?
Armed
Yeah, they seem to
civilians.
be shooting at Hector, and they've just gunned down Detective Thompson. Yeah, they do look like civilians, though, but clearly bad ones.
Well, you know what they say. Can't something without breaking. You can make omelet without breaking some eggs.
And just like Hector did to the Magia thugs, that one shot, what does it look like as you shoot two of them with one shot?
I just like. Well, it's a crime to. It's a crime to shoot a cop. So I'm gonna be the jury here. I judge you to death. I'm just shooting them.
Okay. Looks like Nicholas has been spending too much time around the lawyers. Agent Silver, we go to you as he's just gunned down the two guys well, two of the three that gunned down
Yeah,
Detective Thompson.
that psychic lawyer is a really bad one. Real bad.
What the fuck?
Oh wow. Okay. Holy moly. I don't like. I'll take a step back. That's
You can see
crazy.
there's the one civilian, and there's the Hydra agent that are still up. Everyone else seems to be knocked out.
Unconscious, unharmed, unconscious. Okay. Death. Okay, unharmed. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let me go back. Unconscious. Okay. Let's go after shy average civilian. Wow.
That hits. It's civilian.
Okay. 13 damage.
That isn't.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, regular civilians only have 10 hit points.
Oh wow. Oof. I got lucky with that one. Okay. Yeah, I moved. I shot. Next turn is gonna be the Hydra agent. That's my turn.
Oh, yeah, as you say, it is going to take us to the Hydra, who is going to say, "It's you again. You won't get me this time." And he's going to open fire as he starts running for the door. Just checking here. Yeah, so he's going to use weapons blazing, and he's going to shoot at Hector and the Devil's Advocate.
Oh. Let's give him some True Bell.
Okay, it was 16 against Devil's Advocate and a 16
Oh,
against Hector.
that's a shame. Yeah, that hits.
But or useless. Okay. You take 2 damage each.
So me and it's not me.
Nine.
Yeah, Hector and Devil's Advocate take 2 damage. Keep doing that, sorry. Silencer, it is your turn.
Okay. Now, is it smart idea or not? That's the question.
Keep smacking him.
Yeah, I only have 5 focus though. If he
Smack
gets a
him
free,
normally.
Did what do you mean normally? I'm Pete Quit. Quit.
Go out
tried-
into the courtyard and find a Ford Focus. And then drive him over with it.
I don't think it will do much to him, honestly.
13 points of damage.
At least you will have
Not
one more focus.
That doesn't hit.
Oh really? Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
got more.
Yeah. I used my reaction already, so nothing I can do.
Oh yikes. Well, that's all I could do. We're gonna have to start kicking him normally, I guess.
He's going to use his reaction to try break out again. Just he hasn't been able to use it for.
Holy shit.
Thank God for trouble.
Well, no, it was a 20 to break out that one,
Oh,
so
okay.
it still wouldn't have been enough. Yeah, is that your turn, or are you still moving?
No, we're gonna keep him here. Fine.
The cops are doing what they can. One of them is going to Hernandez is going to grab Thompson and just try to drag him away into the hall. Just next to you there, Reg. And then, yeah, Bulldozer on his turn is going to make that resilient save. I think the stun wears off now.
It was for a
Yeah.
round, so yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, he is raging. Oh wait, does he get a +2? No.
To the
Good defense.
defense. But he loses 5 focus because he's berserking.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's nothing else he can do. Although, yeah, he might have some. Devil's advocate, we go to you as you can just hear Bulldozer shouting and swearing, just going, "Oh, when I get out of this, I'm gonna fucking squash you, bug." He's, yeah,
Well, Mr.
He's
Curious
raging.
Hydra agent, I'm slapping him with a melee attack. He does say on the multiplier that I get a ×3. I don't have an attack to actually make that deals the +3. That's the odd thing. Like if I make a normal attack, it does not apply. It just says it's supposed to apply it.
Oh, that's weird. It should if you just make a melee.
Let's see.
Attack.
Confirm. Okay, melee. Against the Hydra agent.
Okay, and then just roll the damage of 16 hits.
Okay, it works. There we go. 20 damage.
Okay, yeah. So you, yeah, you knock him pretty badly there. He's got 10 hit points left, but how do you smash him there? Are you knocking him through the window, or are you just trying to pull him back?
I just like spin the chain above me and just like swipe from the left so it hits him and with the fire and just slams him into the wall to the north.
Yeah, you smash him right through the window there. As the impact of that chain just kind of cuts open the back of his, and he's just kind of lying halfway through the window.
That's me. Got my reaction back, so that's good.
Daredevil is going to. Yeah, he's going to look. Why is Daredevil always the person that I happen to say he's looking over here? Daredevil's going
Is
to
he
go.
used to it? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
but do I say? I feel like I said more for him than for any other characters. But he is going to go and help with Bulldozer, as he just says. All right, I think you've got that one covered. We need help on this side, and he's badly hurt, but he's going to. Oh wait, I don't think he can actually. Oh okay. He's not going to be able to do damage though. I don't think he's strong enough, so he is going to use his attack stance as he doubles his melee ability bonus to damage, so he'll be able to do at least something on his next. But Red Shot, we go to you. Seems there's one more Hydra agent. You can't quite see through all the barriers, but you can see Bulldozer floating and raging.
Well, it's such a shame not to shoot him. I don't think
Enough?
that hits.
I'll use my reaction if it's not enough.
That does hit.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, and he takes another 10 points of damage there.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, he kind of spins around. Oh, you know what I realized? I was wrong. Before his agility defense actually goes down.
Yeah, the agility goes down, but the rest go up.
Was it a melee attack? The other one, the telekinetic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, that definitely hits. And
Right,
he
Jenny?
is.
I'm not wrong.
Oh, it's his berserk.
No, the
I think
telekinetic
that.
punch is a melee attack, right?
Yeah. It's ego versus melee. Yeah.
So yeah, it goes versus melee.
Yeah. Okay, very nice. So we go to Agent Silver.
Agent Silver's gonna yell over to Devil's Advocate and be like, "You got the Hydra agent?
Yeah.
Okay." And Hector is going to fly down and see if he can't take a shot. Yeah, right there. Get a good glimpse of him. He can. Okay.
He's in
Yeah,
range
remember
though.
you've got like 12 fly
Oh
speed.
shoot! Oh, how many spaces can I move? Let me see.
That was 5 so far, so you've still got another 7.
7.
7. So 2 more, or
No, you have another 7, so 7 more.
oh, then okay. Let me move forward then. Think that's enough? Check.
Yeah, he's well within the range there.
Nice. Okay.
Is he stunned or is he still stunned or just the symbol is just still
No,
there?
no, he's not. He's not
Okay.
stunned.
All right. Let's hit him with a blast, and I'm gonna spend another 10 focus. Give me +5 damage. Another 15. 90.
Nice.
Nice. So 29 and 5 is how much? 34?
So just 16 instead of 11.
Okay, it's not looking good. He's badly hurt now, and yeah, it's looking pretty hopeless for him.
I moved. That's my turn.
Okay, top of the round, that Hydra agent is going to yell Hail Hydra and try and shoot the Devil's Advocate. Oh, actually, no, he's not. He's going to jump through that. And he's going to run into the other room where there's a couple of cops. And he is going to yell Hail Hydra and start trying to shoot cops.
No. Oh my god.
Flight is 12. Oh, okay.
Oh, thank
Okay.
god.
As yeah, you just hear a hail of gunfire and some shout. As that is his turn, he's just shooting at the cops that are in there and yelling Hail Hydra. As we then go to Silence's turn.
Oh, that's where the Nazi went.
Silencer's gonna try to do something stupid. Actually, no. Yeah, actually, he will. He's gonna try to walk in and he's gonna try to punch him. This is gonna fail miserably, but fuck it.
Wow.
You were correct.
Yeah, you nearly
Plus
break
minus
your
one.
hand as you you just punch a steel wall.
Oh, fuck me, guys! I need some help with this big guy, please. And I'm gonna walk back where I was, and I'm gonna push him back to the door frame.
Back towards the top or the bottom?
Towards the top. Towards where my people are.
You run in like punch him, realize that's not going to work as both of his hands just come down to try and smash you into the floor, and you just push him back. It just like leaves this trail as he's ripping through the ground. Like, but yeah, if you let go of him, you know you are getting smushed.
And I'm getting annihilated.
I'll say that's where he makes his reaction to try and break up.
Oh shit. Good. Oh!
So close. Fuck.
That was
Okay.
close. Too
It's dead.
close. Ah!
Right, with the cops, they're trying to help their people as best they can, and yeah, they're going to try and shoot back at the high.
Oh, I think they killed him.
Oh,
Unless it misses.
oh yeah. Does it? It does.
Hoo-hoo! Officer Laura is not taking none of that.
So no, he's just like unloaded a whole mag into this room. There are 4 police officers in there as this guy just gets lit up and is yeah, you see him sort of stumble back out of the room and fall dead onto the floor. We
So
then
close.
go to Bulldozer, who is oh, that was meant to be versus an 18. Oh my god.
Oh,
So
blah!
Dude,
Silencer is not dying today.
Bulldozer, if if you imprison him, this is like the rivalry has begun for him. Like, oh, fucking kill that little
Pipsqueak.
telekinetic freak. Because you're gonna be paced by. But that is his turn.
So that's unfortunate. He's knocked out because now I cannot hit him. That will be 5. He's just in
Well, he
range.
could actually make that check on his turn as well as a standard action, but he doesn't get up. So,
I'm making another Hellfire Chain ability attack this time. Maybe I get a critical success. Sorry, a fantastic success. I roll.
Ooh.
There's a 15 hit though. Is against his ego.
against his ego, yeah, that hits.
Oh, I don't think it works properly, so it will be 15 to his health and 15 to his focus. I don't think they implemented Hellfire yet in this module. And he will be, I guess he can't be paralyzed and grabbed.
Wait, is it 15 against his health? The damage reduction would apply. So
Yeah, but he still takes 15 focus. It will be full damage to.
Yeah.
It will be 15 here, 15 here. I don't know double damage. I split it between the two.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but I'm just saying he doesn't take any of the
Yeah,
health
correct.
damage there. You chain him up, he's too strong, but it is sapping on his soul. You're burning his soul. But
He is grabbed and paralyzed. He can
okay,
paralyze,
so
but he's
again,
grabbed by me as well now. If it can stack, I don't know.
yeah, absolutely. You're holding him like a balloon, but it's he again with paralyzed. That means it gives him
Yeah,
trouble.
correct. And that would be me.
Amazing. So yeah, this guy's all wrapped up in chains and held there telekinetically as we go to Dan, who is going to attempt. What's he gonna attempt? Oh, actually, no. Daredevil sees that you've got him and is going to do this all day again and spend 5 focus to get to 10 hit points. As he will move forward and tries to stay out of the way of everyone with the as Red Shot, we go to you.
Well, it's not down.
Correct.
That hits on his agility
Yeah.
because he's got -2.
If he's
Holy sh-
stunned, does he get advantage on it?
He
Yes,
can't be stunned though.
Oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't have the normal effects. It just gives him trouble. But he is double grabbed. I'll say you can have an edge if
Oh,
you want to
true.
go for the.
He's double grab, not stunned. My bad.
well,
Still damage.
that's
Oh,
still
not too bad.
damage.
Yeah, actually, Red Shot strikes have probably dealt most of the damage to him. Yeah, he's. Although, oh yeah, but Agent Silver, you also got him pretty well. Let's see if you can get him again.
Yeah, yeah. So Agent Silva is going to go for another blast. Spend another 10 focus for 5 damage. So that's 75. Wait, do I have edge on that?
No.
Yeah, I'll give you
Yeah?
the edge. Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
my bad.
okay.
yeah, it's more flavor, but the paralyzed. I mean, is chained. Is
Oh,
yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
58 plus 5. What is that? 63?
it's
That is enough.
27 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Holy.
You just see like Hector's really mad because he's been like shot up. His the detective guy that he's working with got shot up, so he's just like powering up, and he's gonna like extend both hands forward, and just this torrent wave beam of energy just hits oh, what's his name, Bulldozer, and just crashes right into him and shatters like his helmet, everything.
Yeah, and as that blast hits him and he is knocked unconscious, his massive body is now just going to be, well, I suppose it's still in your guys' grasp, but just in this pile of debris in the middle of the room.
Oh,
You've
so it's just
managed to
like
stop
floating.
him. Sorry, there you go.
No, it's just floating. I can just imagine it just floating in the air.
Like a balloon. I'm holding him with
Yeah,
a
yeah.
chain and it's floating.
Yeah, I don't know. For Silencer, this is a pretty huge dude to be holding. You're probably quite uh, relieved that he's stopped kicking and screaming. Are you uh, keeping him aloft?
Nope, nope. As soon as I see something big is coming up, I'm just gonna like let him go and then like try to scoot my way behind the wall.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, so with that, you have you've managed to stop them from completely destroying this police station. I mean, it's quite out of commission. There's some serious structural damage there to the pillar, and the center of the roof seems like it may be close to caving in. There's some significant damage to certain areas of this. You have defeated the wrecking crew,
Let's
and
go.
yeah, what do you guys do as the battle finally comes to an end?
Go check up on Detective Thompson. Oh, come on, game.
Yeah, he is badly hurt. He looks like he's bleeding profusely, but the other officers have kind of got him just leaning up against a wall and he's clutching the bullet wounds. Did you stop him?
We got him. We got him, Detective Thompson. We got him. Can I use my barrier to stop the bleeding? Create like a barrier in the bullet wounds so he doesn't bleed out?
I'll say you can try and do this with an ego or a logic check, but yeah,
Okay.
this would be quite difficult.
All right. Ego, logic. They're both the same. Let's try logic.
Yeah, I think that would make more sense.
Nope. That's a shame.
Yeah, so you're not sure about that. There's like using your energy to kind of cauterize it or create that barrier seems like it would be a little bit more advanced, and you still are coming to grips with your powers. You know that if you try and do this, you could end up just splitting him open from the inside, like if you accidentally.
Oh, ow. Okay, yeah, no. Realizing that, no, he's not. That's oof. Don't want to make it worse.
Thankfully, we saved the hospital.
Yeah, thankfully you did. You have also got Redshot, who seems to be approaching behind you, who I think is also figuring out the art of energy manipulation. I'm not sure. Has Nicholas got any sort of field medic expertise?
Well, he knows how to patch up himself, but that is outside his range.
I mean, fire can seal the wound, but I'm no medic.
Yeah. Hernandez puts up a hand and goes, "Don't worry, I'll get him to the hospital. Thank you all." He goes, "Come on, detective," and sort of helps him up onto his shoulder, and the two of them will start making their way to the patrol cars before the demon tries to cauterize his gunshot wounds. No, it's all good.
Please,
The cars
devil.
right over there.
Please.
Yeah, they rush off to the
ER.
hospital as yeah, pretty much everyone else here. The cops will try and bring some cuffs to put on the big guys, but you can tell that they do not have the equipment to detain anyone this powerful. As Daredevil walks up and goes, "We should contact Fury, or I don't know, whoever you work with at Shield. We should be able to get them locked up in the raft."
Yeah, heard that, agent.
Yep, on it. And Silva's
Wouldn't-
gonna get on the horn, call in. Hey,
Wouldn't miss the chance to call his celebrity crush.
yep.
What the fuck?
But yeah, Hector's gonna call it in. Hey, we got two supervillains, Bulldozer and Pile Driver, that need special attention before they wake up. Bring cuffs that you can subdue these big guys in.
Yeah, you get straight through to Nick Fury as he says, "Well done, agents. I'd like to do a debriefing as soon as we can, and as soon as you've caught your breath. Have you managed to? Well, how many of them have you managed to capture?
Let's
You managed
see.
to get
There's
anything out of them yet?"
Pile Driver. Let's see. First, let's count. We got Demolisher, Pile Driver,
Wrecker,
Wrecker,
Bulldozer, and
Bulldozer.
what's his name?
Well,
With
who was the fifth?
spinning ball.
Thunderball.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so we got all five of the wrecking crew, and did we get anything out of them? He's gonna look over at Devil and be like, "Did you get anything out of any of them?"
Baron Zemo sent them.
Ah, that's right, that's right. So he gets back on the line. Baron Zemo is apparently the one that set this up. Wants to cause chaos. Not sure why.
Well, that's good work. But did you just say 5 of the wrecking crew?
Yeah, we
Coulson,
got. Yeah,
Coulson will join on the call as well and say, "Yes, Director, I've spoken with the raft. They'll be sending a unit to Hell's Kitchen shortly, but they've confirmed all 4 members of the wrecking crew are present and accounted for in the raft. They're already locked up. I'm not sure who the 5th one is."
apparently they had some sort of magical sci-fi tech weaponry. I think if the guys at Shield could take a look at that, looks Asgardian.
Yeah, DM, did they say that they're from another universe? Or am I hallucinating?
You kind of inferred that from the when you did interrogate, I think, Demolisher. You kind of saw images a a New York where, and I may have described it wrong, but you remember seeing that the Statue of Liberty was destroyed in the place that they were.
No, I think you said.
So
I think you said it. Sounds familiar.
yeah, I think I may have said that it was draped in Hydra flags or something, but no, it was destroyed, and there was a lot of Hydra uh, signage all over the place. So you've assumed that's not the New York that you know.
Yeah, I'll just yell to Silva. Yeah, they're not our wrecking crew. They're
Oh,
different universes wrecking crew.
he's going to give a thumbs up, get back on the call. Apparently, they're from an alternate universe. They are not our wrecking crew and not our Baron Zemo. So I think there's probably another portal open somewhere. And they came through whatever Hydra Earth they're from.
That's true. This could be worse than we thought. See what else you can get out of the ones that have been captured. You should have an hour or so before the, the unit from the raft is there to pick them up.
Understood. We'll see if we can get anything out of them.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Was
Please.
there any?
Yeah.
Was there any sort of common thread to their targets? You said they were trying to cause chaos, but
Right.
what
They went after critical infrastructure, police, fire, power, water, hospital. Um, so I guess they wanted this place completely in chaos and unable to react or defend itself.
all right, we'll look into it. Thank you, agents. Done well.
All right. We'll be here. With that, he'll hang up the call and he will go over to with Devil's Advocate and I guess not help interrogate, but I guess just be there.
Yeah, are any of them dead? It says dead, but I think only one of them might be dead.
Neither of
Bulldozer
them
is
are you.
definitely not dead because
You knocked
Silva
them
shot
both
him.
out.
Okay.
It's just the defaults. I have the thing checked to say don't mark as dead, but it doesn't always.
Cool.
There
I'll
you go.
just grab him like by the helmet. The flames will like enlarge around me as I just yell at him. Why were you sent to hit the infrastructure? Why are you here? Or what? What do you want me to ask?
Yeah, if you wait an hour or so, he'll be able to actually come back
Oh,
to consciousness. But if you, yeah, you
can
may have to.
sense sins would work? Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, for like flavor wise, you can you can try and kind of wake him with that ability. Yeah, you're trying to interrogate him, but
Against his ego defense.
would need to wait about an hour for them to get a hit point back and
Okay.
like
So can I still try the sense sins?
you can, yeah, that I'll say would wake him if you're kind of bringing his soul forth and trying to read his sin.
Answer me, damn it. As I get a 14 against his ego defense.
Okay, yeah, that is a success as you can sense and feel the joy that he was feeling in the destruction as he was just running down the streets of Hell's Kitchen and causing all of this destruction that you've seen. You can see he's been flipping cars and just ruining as much of Hell's Kitchen as he can. But yeah, what is it? What are you trying to find exactly as you're kind of feeling all the bad things that he's done, but there's like a lot in just the last few hours.
Well, I can't really sense how we got here, or where from, because it's not a sin.
Yeah, you can feel his rage towards Silence. His if if he is left to his own devices, he is going to kill Silencer if it's the last thing he does. You can tell that this guy is like he's a bit wilder than you would expect from what you know about the Wrecking Crew, um, and you can tell he's seen some shit in his life, more so than you would have expected. Like you know that these guys are criminals. Everyone's been through some stuff, but he has definitely come from another place where you assume it is under Hydra control, and he has lived that life. But yeah, you can if you want to try and like interrogate, you can still ask him questions while you're sensing his sins more for flavor's sake. I think you've got the interrogation.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah, whichever check that is, if that's
It's
ego
an
or
ego.
logic.
Uh,
Yeah,
oh, right. You can only give help if you fail.
if I
Okay,
fail.
never mind.
Well, in this is this is a non-combat thing. So you guys, if you're all questioning, I will also point out when you're talking on comms, you've all got comms with Shield, so you can all hear that conversation and communicate as you like.
Does the
And just,
communicator still work when Devil's Advocate is in his hell form?
I mean, yeah, you can
Okay.
explain to me
Fire
how that
resistant.
works, or it's up to you. If you want to be like, no, he doesn't have a comm because it would be destroyed every time, you can play it that way. But
No, I think
otherwise,
it's like still
maybe
there
it's in his
because
eye.
it's like in his ear. So currently there is no ear. I'll say that it's like I'll say it still works. Just yeah, I can't like get. I can't really. It can be like removed from me unless I'm in my human form or something.
Yeah, falls inside the skull every time you transform, and
Mm,
really better not to think about it too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, your clothes don't set on fire either, so
Yeah.
you could keep that kind of stuff going. Uh, and also, I've noticed that they've just given up even giving people earpieces in this series. Like now, there's so many Marvel series where they just talk to each other as if they're on comms, but no one like puts their finger to their ear or even has anything on their ears. It's just they're just like, yeah, just assume it's hidden somewhere.
Like an under skin implant, like in Kingsman.
Yeah.
I guess I'll ask him. How did you get here? Where is the teleporter? As I make my ego check. It's a horrible check. 15.
Okay, so a 15 would be just enough for, as you kind of ask him that, you see this fear reflected in his kind of in his soul as uh, you're still sensing the sins there, and you see the covered face of Baron Zemo as he just shouts it, and you can kind of hear him shouting at Bulldozer and the rest of the Wrecking Crew, threatening them with death if they don't keep tight-lipped, and he's like, no, I can't, I can't tell you.
Cool. Where is it? 16 against his ego defense. As I use pen and stare and yell, either talk or I'll do something worse than death.
Okay, yes, he kind of lets out this scream of terror. He goes, "We've been here for weeks. The, the portal in Little Italy wasn't the only one. It's been moving in slowly, just small groups. We were supposed to take out the infrastructure, cause as much damage as we could. I couldn't. He's planning something. He's planning something bigger than us. We were just pawns." And he's like, you can see he's trying to sort of get this point across as best as he can. Um, he's just terrified as he feels all of those sins washing over him again, and the pain he's inflicted on others.
Where's the portal?
Yeah,
If that's all,
where's the
if that's all he
portal?
knows, I'll just move to pile driver.
Yeah, that's all you would really be able to get out of him before he is
Yeah,
not
fine by
much
me.
use to you. But as you move to pile driver, you can try the same sort of check. You have to spend more focus on.
A pen and stare is not focus, nor sense sins. So you want me to make a normal ego check? Same one as I did in the last one?
Yeah, you can do that
Alright.
with edge, I think.
Yeah. From the interrogator. I'll reroll the 1. 19. Where is the teleporter?
He just says, "They're gone. The ones we came through, they've been shut down. Some of them were destroyed, but they're building a bigger one. It'll be here soon. And then our whole world is coming here. There's nothing you can do to stop them."
Where is it? Where is the portal?
Yeah, he'll tell you of a portal that they came
They used
through,
to get here. Yeah.
but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, no good.
I'm
If he doesn't
trying
know,
to
then
look
he
it up.
doesn't know.
I don't think. No, well, as he says, they are trying to build a much bigger portal to let everyone through. I think actually they may have come through the portal at Pranos. I think that's why. Yeah, what you discover is that there may have been some much smaller portals that were probably opened and closed temporarily, um, but they would have come through the portal at Pranos a while ago. Like it seems they've been sort of sneaking in smaller groups through that portal before you were able to close it. When you guys closed it, it seemed like they were activating the big one to let their boss through, but uh, you managed to shut that down. And it seems before that, they could have sent any number of Hydra agents into this world.
Yeah, I'll just say on comms. Yeah, they came from Pranos, but there is somewhere in here they're building a bigger portal. There is a planned invasion to this universe.
Oh no. Gotta find that other portal.
Well, it's somewhere, but those two don't know where.
Maybe Nathan can help us out with that.
Maybe Nathan can.
Yeah, Nathan could definitely do some research there. He might need to go back to the base. to do that, but Daredevil would just say, "You've all done well tonight. I think you should take some time to patch yourselves up, grab a bite, maybe some rest. It's been a long day, and it's okay to allow some time to do this research." As at this point it is getting towards night. What time does it actually say?
It says 7:30 p.m. So getting late.
Yeah. So actually, I may have moved the clock forward a little bit early before. You can tell that these guys don't seem like the kinds of people that are going to get up early to do anything, as it probably took them a couple of hours to shake off the previous night's cobwebs and hangovers, and those first incidents at the fire stations and the Lincoln Tunnel happened around 2 p.m. onwards. We probably got here around 5, and now, as it is at about 7:30, you are going to hear something outside on the streets
Oh.
as Hell's Kitchen is in turmoil, and with the local emergency services, both the fire, the police, and medical have all been devastated. Not as bad as it could have been, for sure. You guys have managed to stop a lot of casualties, but even with the now restriction of travel off the island, um, those who were injured in the wake of these attacks are still in jeopardy of not getting the help that they need. People have had vehicles damaged and destroyed. Their homes are affected by the loss of basic necessities, water, heat, electricity, or worse, they've been damaged, like with broken windows, cracked walls, ripped up sidewalks and driveways. Some of the houses have been like even destroyed by those wrecking balls and these Asgardian construction tools. And as night falls outside, yeah, are you guys going to be sticking around here at the police station, or are you doing the classic go meet on the rooftop?
Ooh.
No, I'm leaving. I have nothing. No business here.
Yeah, I'm spent. I need a bed.
Meet back at base?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Reactivate the Hell's Kitchen map so we can see. Put your tokens down now.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Okay. So as you guys come out of the precinct, you are greeted by the sort of aftermath of the Wrecking Crew's attack. And as night falls, Hell's Kitchen is dark in patches. There's smoke and dust in the air, and people are in shock. As you are making your way out, you see this destruction. Is there anything, and you can get kind of creative narratively here, is there anything that you guys as heroes are sort of doing to help out here and there as you make your way out and into the streets?
I think Hector would take a fly, like do a perimeter around Hell's Kitchen. I don't think there's anything you can do about the fire. Any fires that are going on. Um, he would just be trying to like get people, like if people are stuck, get them unstuck. If people are, if there's something in the way, he'll try and blast it out of the way. Like if there are like holes or something, maybe he can, I don't know, make it, give some type of warning sign or something.
Yeah, you can definitely try and do all of those things. You can make a non-combat vigilance check.
Nice.
As
Yeah.
what about the others?
I'm contemplating between either like moving around the street and helping like clear them, like so emergency vehicle can move wherever there are left, or grabbing the the fire truck I managed to save and help with fires when I see them. One or the other, or I guess I can do both.
I mean, it doesn't look like there's a lot of emergency vehicles like operational anymore. They managed to destroy most of the vehicles at those places. You you saved one of them, so you could definitely try and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hector, all of those things you were describing are going well. I will say you do notice something, but I'll get to you after we've heard from him.
Is it vigilance for me as well?
Yeah, if you're trying to help out, you can.
Oh, not bad. 12.
Okay, nice. That's also a success. As which are you going for? Are you helping with fires or
I'll
killing
help with the
people?
fires. People can probably move vehicles or whatever with fires. Would it be tougher? I'll help with the fires. Ironic, iconic. Yeah, ironic, but yeah.
Yeah, is he pitching up full flaming skull to put out these fires?
Well, I can't be damaged by the fire. Might as well be me.
Amazing. Just the confusion of like, wait, is that a firefighter or is that man on fire?
Mm.
But yes, you managed to to put out a couple of fires around Hell's Kitchen. What about the other two?
I just probably try to uh, get the people out of the rubble if there are any from all of the fucking shit that happened. Just try to lift the beams and stuff like that.
Hell yes. You can also make a vigilance check. You can find all these, find any trapped survivors.
Would the investigation trait apply to my role? Or no?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
All right. It gives me an edge on vigilance checks. Um, to spot clues and on logic checks. Go ahead and give
Yeah.
myself an edge.
So you'd have a 15 on that instead. No, an edge, sorry. If they have access to forensics.
Right.
So yeah, you can roll your edge on that one.
All right. I rolled it. I got a 15 this time.
Amazing. So yeah, that we'll get to what you see in a second. As Silencer, you've managed to find some people trapped in the rubble and telekinetically lift the rubble off of them, saving a few of them. As Red Shot, is there anything that you're doing?
Hmm. Yes, if there's anyone trapped in the car, it's like just breaking the window and getting them, or at least trying to get them out.
Awesome. You can also make a vigilance check, and yeah, I'd say for all of you there, you'll all earn a point of karma as you are helping some of
Nice.
these. You have defeated the wrecking crew. Oh, very nice.
Back to 1.
Okay, so you guys have all succeeded there. So as you are making your way around the city or around the neighborhood and helping out here and there, you notice, yeah, people are quite scared and they are thankful for you saving them, but this city is shaken. And you see a glimmer of hope as the main streets start to rumble with the presence of a convoy of heavy duty emergency vehicles that just you can see that these vehicles are transporting a disaster relief task force that are entering from the north, south, and east sides, where they start setting up like a number of security corridors here. And uh, you, yeah, you see these trucks just rolling in. Yeah, you can see that these trucks are rolling in, and they say along the side of them, Federal Emergency Aid and Response Team.
Oh, nice. Okay. Looks like the governor must have mobilized something, or maybe the president.
So we can go to rest now. I can
Yeah,
probably
this
go
thing.
for longer, but Babyface looked like he could use some rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it to you guys. I just realized the music.
Yeah,
music.
if Hector sees the trucks coming in, he'll just get on comms and be like, looks like the cavalry's arrived. We got a bunch of federal trucks coming in for aid. I'm gonna head back to base, and yeah, Hector's gonna head back to base.
Yeah, Coulson will come back onto the line. He'll say, "Yeah, this seems like a good chance to uh, get some rest while you can. Leave it to them. I'm sure they'll be all right. I've just looked up. Looks like they're being led by Incident Commander Shavana Dwyer. Uh, Maybe you want to speak to her in the morning, or maybe later tonight. It's up to you. This
Oh,
seems like quite a response. New York's been through a lot. They don't usually send this much, but well done, agents. You have had a great victory today. You should be proud of yourselves."
thank you very much, Agent Coulson. And I guess we can see. I didn't catch her name, or their name. Was it Chivago? Did I get that right?
Siobhan O'Dwyer. It's
Oh, Dwyer.
very
Okay.
Irish.
Okay. I can meet with her in the morning. Let's just get some rest.
Okay.
Could you put their name in the Discord, please, or in the Foundry?
Yeah, I mean, when you meet them, you'll see it. But
Okay. Okay.
I'll
Okay. Now I'm getting it, Shavana Dwyer. Okay. It was not. It was not clicking. You said it like 2 or 3 times, and each time it's just like boom. Didn't get it.
is the time actually?
Well, if the fight ended at 7:30,
No, I meant in real life. I was just checking. Maybe we could take
oh,
a quick break, but it's nearly. Uh, if anyone does want to take a quick break, I think now would be a good time. But yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead. But we can take 5 and go to the bathroom, grab a drink, whatever, and then we'll come back for the last 45.
nice. Okay. BRB. I am back but muted.
Is anyone else back? just looked up. For every hour that you rest, you get health and focus equal to your character's rank. If you sleep, you gain double that. So that's like the free healing instead of spending karma.
Nice. Okay. Oh, we don't have beds here yet, but
Yeah, the map is a little more complicated, but you guys can choose to either, if you do want to go to your homes, you have got homes, but for now, you're at the base. Is everyone back?
I'm here.
Yeah.
nice.
Red shot, are you here?
Yes, yes.
Cool. Then we can jump back in as you guys are all back at the base, and we can say that the first hour goes by. You can all get 2 hit points and 2 focus points. It's not much.
I'll take the focus.
Yeah, if you've got a healing factor, Devil
Yeah,
Advocates,
I'll
you
heal
go back.
to full, but the focus is slowly going up.
Well, I take it everybody has their own place where they stay. I forgot that the base doesn't have rooms yet. So meet
Well, I
back
also
here.
meant like
Yeah.
in terms of the maps. So that you probably can find a place to sleep here. The bases just needs to be cleared out somewhat more, and the DM needs to finish setting up the rest of
Okay, well, if there is a place to rest, then Hector's gonna just go and lay down and go to sleep. Cause he got mollywopped. Something fierce.
DM, a very dumb question. Could I have
Go ahead.
gotten? Could I have swung by a supermarket for food to cook? Or is this
I'll
so
say you
much
still
chaos?
can. There
Everything.
are maybe not in that time, but you can go to one. There are nighttime supermarkets. There is a grocery store here in Hell's Kitchen that you would be able to go and visit. Are you going to go up there as devil's advocate, or
No, I'll go there as Tony. I do not need sleep for 48 hours, so I'll just use this time to buy some food and then cook for myself.
okay? So we'll get into as you. So are you leaving the base then as
Yeah.
Tony while the rest of them?
I can rest here. I'll be outside.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just make you. So yeah, Tony goes out to go and get some groceries, and there is a kitchen here if you wanted to come back. You've also
Yeah,
got
that's
your
why I
alarm.
was going to get food because I saw the kitchen here, right next to the firearm locker.
Okay, is anyone else doing anything here? Just in the first hours as you get back to base, and yeah, Hector's gone for a nap. What
Yep.
about Tony's gone for groceries? What about the rest?
Yeah, and would probably just like check out the fridge and see if there's anything to drink, and then take off his mask and sit while slowly trying to band-aid the sustained injuries. And in the meantime, after doing that, we'd probably go and grab a shower and get back to his normal attire.
So while you are sitting there, I'll also remind you can still spend your karma to try and heal quicker than just rest.
Oh, true, because we're gonna get it back anyways. I'll do that. There's always a chance. Ooh, fuck. A key.
Nice.
I did a really good job then, Daisy.
Okay, so Silencer having a drink, just licking his wounds. What about Redshot?
Well, Redshot will be taking his gun apart and basically doing maintenance on it, checking that there's no like it's parts that needs to be lubricated and stuff like that, and yeah, so it doesn't jam.
Are you recovering any focus or anything there with some karma as you doing that, or are you just cleaning your weapon?
Just cleaning the weapon.
Okay. Well, as you guys are sitting here at the sort of towards the end of this first hour, you are going to hear a car driving past on the street, and you hear a siren, or not a siren, like a megaphone that starts blaring out. A mandatory curfew is now in effect. Please return to your homes or be detained. Repeat, a mandatory curfew is now in effect, and you just hear it as it kind of drives past your building.
The hell is that all about?
A curfew? But why? I'm too tired to deal with this.
Tony,
Yeah.
were you? Oh, sorry. Were you gonna say something there?
No, it's fine.
Tony, as you are at you managed to find this nighttime grocery store. You probably come here a lot, and you can see that when you arrive, it is packed with people. There are freaked out citizens that are here shopping. They're paying for everything, and the owner is helping them buy emergency supplies. But you hear this curfew warning as a truck pulls up outside the grocery store, and you can see a couple of soldiers getting out of it, and they start arguing with some of these civilians, telling them that they need to go home, and uh, you can see that the tensions are high already. Like people are just gathering as much as they can, and one of the people that is buying stuff as you are kind of in maybe in amongst the aisles, um, you hear him just shouting some rather harsh words at these soldiers, just telling him to fuck off, as uh, it sparks a small riot here as people just start looting, and they are trying to take off with grocery carts packed full of water and toilet paper and other essentials. You just hear the front of the store is like going mad. What are you doing as you are sort of caught up in this start of a small riot?
The store have cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to get to the front. I guess I'll do the gold bar and be the good guy. I'll go to the front and just like like ask everyone to calm down. I'll tell the soldiers, let us just buy a few supplies that we need because we're in a curfew, so it means we cannot buy anything, any food. We'll just buy what we need and then go home. No need, and you guys, to the civilians, they're just doing their job. They're here to help us get through this crisis. Yeah, I don't know how exactly a curfew helps here, but I assume they know what they're doing. So just buy what you need and go to your homes. There is no need for violence, both physical or the other one. I don't remember how to say in English. Verbal.
You can make an ego check here to try and calm the situation here, because you can
I
like
have
you've got public
public
speaking.
speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll have an edge. And I reroll the middle too. Son of a bitch. Yeah, still a 13.
Okay, let me just double check here. Okay, so yeah, you'll see that you managed to kind of calm some of the people that were about to really start looting, but there are going to be two soldiers that walk up to you, and they're going to say, "Thank you for your help, sir. You can return to your home now, please. This this place is being closed, and you need to get out of here."
I will. If I don't get some mozzarella, my nonna will fucking kill me. And she's more scarier than she's scarier than you. With no offense, sir.
He's going to kind of lifts his rifle, not pointing it at you, but he says, "I'll show you I can be much scarier than your nonna, sir. Please move it along, or this is gonna get very ugly." And you can see he's like they're wearing these federal emergency sort of outfits, but you can see that a couple of soldiers that are walking around, they are really like using excessive force.
How many soldiers are there here? Like two
Yeah,
next to me.
There's two next to you, and you can see there's two off like in the street just outside the grocery store. That yeah, but you can see it's like they're just sort of chasing people back to their homes, and they seem to be trying to sort of get the business to close down as well.
Okay, okay. I'll just start walking out, and I'll just say, yeah. So yeah, some real relief force you are.
Do you take the time to buy some mozzarella just out of
Yeah, fuck you. Why not? I buy a few things. I don't give a shit. I
Okay.
just I grab what I needed as he's telling me to leave. I just toss the money to the cashier and walk out.
Legend.
Yeah, you can see they are definitely they like moving on to other civilians that they can push around. They're like, okay, that guy, he's he doesn't seem easily intimidated. But Tony, on your way back, you just see more and more of this kind of thing. You can see a couple of these soldiers harassing a family-run bodega that are demanding free food and drinks from them as the owner refuses, and they just start destroying some of his merchandise, sort of threatening the family. You hear another man getting arrested for loitering. You hear him just shouting, "Well, what? No, I'm just waiting to pick up my daughter from a nightclub. What are you doing?" And they start handcuffing him and putting him into the back of a van. It is chaos on the streets as you make your way back to the base.
Yeah, real relief force, as I said.
What are you telling the rest of the group as you get back with your?
I don't want to
But-
rule the session any longer, but like I assume most of those encounters are like more than one soldier.
Yeah, the streets seem to be kind of swarming with soldiers. You can try and stop them if you like, but it does seem like they are. Actually, you can make a vigilance check as you're making your way back towards the base to see if, as you're kind of noticing how heavy-handed.
Well, of
A 12, okay, that'll be enough for you to notice. Yeah, these guys are rolling in heavy. They um it you can tell that this seems a little bit more than standard operating procedure in the city, and I mean New York has been subject to all kinds of invasions and things, and they still don't normally roll out the National Guard and declare martial law. Uh, so you can tell that you'd better keep an eye on how things progress. It's getting ugly out there pretty quickly. But you can notice that they are setting up checkpoints around around Hell's Kitchen, and they seem to be cordoning places off, and like anyone that's on the streets is getting chased back into their homes or being detained. Yeah, so it looks like, from what you can tell, you'll need to be careful moving around while the neighborhood is kind of under curfew, or else risk confrontations with these soldiers.
I'm
As
thinking the ones that seem like extremely. Oh wait, I have to change into my other form to use sense. Never mind. Yeah, I just walk back.
so yeah, are any of the rest of you doing anything as you kind of hear the curfew stuff going on, or um, anything just before Tony walks through the door?
Would we have any prior knowledge why it could happen? Like when the curfew usually goes, or if there's any like prerequisites for curfew to happen?
You can make a logic check. I'll say with your edge, I think from Legal Eagle, is you can try and assess what the sort of legality of the.
Okay, thank you. Oh God, really? Oh, what?
Damn. Still a
I'm
high roll.
unlucky today.
With the 7, it's fairly high.
Yeah, but
So what did you roll?
He got a 16.
yeah, 16.
Oh, 16's good. Hey, that's very.
He rolled a 9 in total. That's what he's saying.
So you can tell that this is definitely excessive. You may need to go and look some things up. This is not the kind of thing you would immediately be. Uh, you'd need to go and look through some files and things like that to really figure out what the law says about this. But you know that this if these people have been sent, they've been sent with the authority, like the mayor or the governor would have to have orchestrated this kind of a response, and you would probably be able to try and like actually contact them and figure out what the hell's going on, because this is not just for sure, but you can tell that sorry, I'm looking here. You would be able to investigate the chain of command here in terms of like who's actually running this operation, and
Mhm.
you can tell that this is not what the local like authorities would usually do. This seems like they reacted very quickly and very aggressively.
Like somebody knew something more. Do we have access to like a computer here?
Yeah, that's Paradox is sort of sitting there at the computer. I'm sure he's doing some research. Step aside, let you use it.
Yeah, I'd get on the computer, try to figure out what the hell is going on, if there's anything on the news, and try to use my sources as well to find out
As you
who's
look
actually
through
at fault here.
with that previous check, you start looking around online, and you can tell that people have been trying to contact the authorities, but most of the civilian power structures are awash in confusion and disinformation. There's a lot of finger pointing and scapegoating going on, and yeah, it seems like no one really has a great answer. You can tell that they were sent. By, I will let you know in a second, but you guys can continue.
Are you back yet, Tony?
Back yet?
Yeah, in the case.
Oh, talking is here. I'm just asking if I'm actually back here.
Yeah, at this point, you walk through the door at this moment.
What the hell is that all about outside?
Well, looks more like a military revolution than a relief force. People are getting either chased back to their homes or arrested. I can barely get the groceries in time before a few soldiers came by and started hushing everyone out. It seemed, well, yeah, as I said, fairly aggressive.
Were the citizens? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out what the hell is going on, but it's all a bit suspicious, I guess.
I was going to do some of my own digging, but they were moving in groups, and I did not plan on risking. It's just like he walks to the stove. He takes like the suit jacket and everything, and the tie. She just left with the white shirt, and she's like start taking out pot and everything to cook.
When did you learn how to do that?
Why you can't cook, babyface?
Yeah, depending on what. I make a mean omelet, meanest omelet in a whole goddamn hell's kitchen.
I'm Italian. If I don't cook, I'm not Italian.
That makes sense, I guess.
Until you find the video that is posted to social media of a university student kind of filming a selfie at a checkpoint that has been set up on the edge of Hell's Kitchen, and just saying like, "Oh my God, guys, you won't believe this! they're not letting us in. They want to see our IDs and check our papers. I mean, what kind of bullshit is? And you see a soldier walking up behind them as they're saying this, and you just see them grasp the phone, like ripping it from their hands, and then tossing it to the side as you see the camera land on the just enough to see them detaining the student and throwing them into the back of a van as you just see them arresting like a whole car full of students that clearly didn't have the papers that they wanted as they were trying to get into Hell's Kitchen, and this is getting reposted like mad as social media is just outraged, and people are starting to complain, and you'll see a few of the people are saying uh, you'll see messages coming in saying that they are going to meet at DeWitt Clinton Park. It says meet next to the football field, like for a neighborhood sort of discussion. There's like a protest that's being arranged now at DeWitt Clinton Park to protest this takeover.
The hell is going on here? Things look bigger than what we thought, I guess. Should we contact maybe Hector? Can you see if
Throw,
Shield
throw,
knows anything?
throw a spoon at Hector.
What? What?
It has been another hour now, so you all get that healing again. And I think Hector, as you're
Nice.
woken, you'll still get the double from that extra. You got a good 2-hour nap.
Yeah, talk to
What's
your
going
crush.
on?
The relief force seems more like a military occupation.
There's some
Huh?
weird shit going on outside. Can you try to see if you can find out what's going on?
Yeah, he's gonna rub his eyes. Oh, okay. Hold on. He's gonna like, rummage for his little communicator. Get on the, get on the comms and be like, Agent Coulson, um, are you available, Agent
Agent
Fury?
Coulson, what the fuck is going on?
Agent Fury, are you there?
All of a sudden, half of the world doesn't exist.
Yeah, Colton does come back on. He says, "Oh, hey, agents, I hope you got some rest. Looks like things are getting strange out there. Everyone all right?"
Dandy.
Yeah, Hector will kind of look around. It looks like we're okay. So
Looks like
what's
they've
this
set up
about the military being like a occupying force and not aid?
We're looking into it. Uh, There's, yeah, this seems strange. They've set up a detention center at the local school. We're not sure. I suppose it's not the most secure building, but they're locking people inside there. They can probably lock 30 to 40 people in per classroom. Seems like any troublemakers, criminals, or citizens they just don't like are being brought there and processed before being locked up. This is not standard operating procedure. I'm not sure who these people are, but we need to try and get in contact. I spoke with the mayor's office, and well, let's just say who did what now is not exactly something you want to hear from a chief executive officer.
Okay.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't think they'll be allowed to get away with this for, I don't know, longer than 24 to 48 hours. But that's assuming that you can't put a wrench in their plans, figure out what the hell is actually going on out there. You're our closest agents. They seem to be trying to keep everyone and anyone out of Hell's Kitchen. So see if you can meet up with Daredevil again and to ask you guys to take care of this one.
Fair enough. All right. Oh, just when I thought we could get some good shut eye.
To be honest, I think we should do it anyways. I don't think it's a smart idea to go outside at night.
Think you get robbed?
Look, we should also say there is a veritable army amassing on the streets. There are checkpoints all over the place, so be careful moving around and try not to start any major conflicts if you can. Just we need to figure out who's behind this and for what purpose. If you can figure out where their forces are most heavily concentrated and learn what kind of command structure and any orders that are being disseminated, that would go a long way.
Do you have any information on the incident commander? I guess their name is Siobhan O'Dwyer.
Yeah, I think he told you that.
Yes, we've been looking into her. From what we can tell, she has, I mean, a lot of great peer reviews. The people that work for her seem to like her. She's said to be, this is very confusing.
Yeah, with all due respect, agents, I have also plenty of good peer reviews.
Point taken. What is strange is that Siobhan O'Dwyer is an active member of law enforcement in Dublin, Ireland. She doesn't work for the American government.
What? That doesn't sound right at all. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
well, you guys can rest if you want. There is a meeting at the local park. I'll see what it's about. If you don't feel like you can move.
I would rather, if I could rest, I would appreciate it. Yeah, if you could head over to the park and see what's going on.
If that's happening, the silencer is just sleeping on the keyboard.
Yeah, Hector's gonna put the communicator back down and roll back into the cot. Just go back to sleep.
I didn't manage to put it in, but into the foundry. But I'm saying this is basically the park that you will be heading to.
So, what said?
I just sent in
Ooh.
that's an act. I mean, that's actual satellite footage. I
Oh,
realized
okay.
there's a great way to get top-down maps of a lot of places in New York.
Because they're real. At least
Yeah,
most of
they're all
them.
real places. Like just just Photoshop Avengers Tower. But
You probably steal something from Spider-Man if you want the Avengers Tower.
oh yeah, I've actually got plenty of maps for Avengers Tower, Sanctum Sanctorum, all of those kinds of places. But hopefully we'll end up getting there.
I've been at Sanctum
You-
Sanctorum.
Breaking into the Avengers Tower.
I mean, you're with Shield. You could probably get in there. Like, there's a whole deck on the Avengers Tower that is just the party deck, which I like. There'll be we'll have to have some uh, parties. But yeah, as you guys have got this sort of, you're pretty sure that there's something wrong with this picture. And you know that a crowd is gathering there at David Clinton Park. Are you? Yeah, who is going to head up there? It sounded like Tony wanted to go and
Yeah,
investigate.
I want to go there.
I'm gonna go.
You might
Very
want
cool. And the
to
other
keep
two,
your rifle hidden somewhere. I don't think a guy with a gun walking around the streets when it's martial law outside is a good sign. Not sure if you can, I don't know, break it to pieces or something, or just leave it here, whatever you want.
Yeah, does Red Shot have a way of concealing his weapon when you're moving through the street? Because I'm sure, yeah, that for a lot of the time, you probably don't want to be lugging your whole sniper rifle around.
He has a bag.
He's Mad Max. He can like, there's a lever. He just like twists around and it just falls into three.
Yeah, also you've got your powers are linked to this rifle. Like you can turn it into an energy rifle. I'd say you can link your powers to how you conceal it as well if there is some cool idea that you've got. But a bag works too. That's all.
Wait a second. If it is that, does that mean that I can conjure like the gun?
Yeah, I'd say you do technically need to have it on you, but I'd say you could you could kind of split it apart with the energy or something like basically
Oh yeah.
like assembling.
Yes, yes.
So like when you're cleaning the gun, it's like it just glows with that red energy and kind of disassembles itself, so you can take it apart, hide it whenever you need to. But then when you pull it out, you can assemble it in the same way in just a moment.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, cool. So as Hector and well, as Agent Silver and Silencer take their rest, you two go, I assume, not uh, with the flaming skull.
Yeah, normally.
So yeah, you guys go in pretty easy to blend in here as especially Nicholas was here earlier and you'd been asking some people around here for information and stuff, so you'd be able to kind of slip into these crowds and uh, not draw any attention. But as you are approaching, you will notice that in this large public park on the western side of the neighborhood, there is a group made up of people from the surrounding streets who are all shocked and appalled by the iron-fisted authoritarianism that has descended upon the homes and businesses. You you will also, I will say, be passing by some of these checkpoints that are kind of being set up, and as you are making your way through the city, you'll see uh, as you kind of walk past the school, you'll notice that they have turned it into a detention center, and I'd like you both to give me a vigilance check, both to try and avoid getting into one of these checkpoints as they're still being set up, and also just to see if you overhear anything, find any clues as you're moving.
Nice. Very nice.
Roll that ed. Oh,
Holy!
okay. So yeah, uh, Tony, you kind of hear a couple of these soldiers that are patrolling the streets. They barking orders at some store owners, being told to close up their shops and restaurants immediately, being told to return home or be found in violation of curfew. But as you're walking past the school, Nicholas, you will overhear a group of these soldiers that seem to be on a break, and you hear them making some disparaging remarks about the area's inhabitants. You you hear one of them going, "Oh man, this place is trash. I can't believe they waste prime real estate like this." And the other guy says, "Yeah, back home, this area is all tech centers and data hubs. I mean, fuck, when they said come to Clinton, I didn't think this is what we should be expecting. But you just sort of overhear that as you make your way towards this park, and yeah, you can see there's a couple of places here where some petty criminals might take advantage of this situation. Like the streets are not good. But are you doing anything as you overhear that before I get to the final thing for tonight's, or as you're arriving at the park?
Not now. Depending on what happens, I may.
Okay. Well, with those checks, you were both also able to avoid any, like getting caught in any checkpoints. Just
But the guards talking only Nicholas heard, right?
yeah, he
Okay.
just overheard them with his heightened senses.
Got it.
But yeah, as you arrive here, you'll see the crowd is multi-generational, multi-ethnic, and from a range of social classes, all unhappily protesting what they believe is an overreach from the local, state, and federal governments. They're all primarily congregating around the football field under the bright floodlights, and at the center of the protest are a number of eloquent speakers, men and women, who are talking about how unfair and unjust this situation is. Meanwhile, along the 3 streets that border the park, these soldiers begin to appear, at first in pairs and trios, and then more and more, until it looks like a whole wall of uniforms containing the angry and agitated gathering within the park has started to. So yeah, as you've just arrived, you can hear these kind of protesters giving their speeches. I don't know, are you guys trying to join in the protests, or are you just in the crowds when you notice the soldiers arrive?
I was in the crowd listening.
In the crowd.
Okay, so you guys are right in the middle of it. As yeah, for sake of time, I'm not going to actually say what they're saying, but they are making some very good points about how unfair all of this is. And now, as this wall of soldiers appears, uh, you will hear shouts escalating into threats, and then a couple of rocks and bottles being thrown at these jeeps and soldiers. And as this is happening, it's like you're on the brink of a riot here. And as one of these bottles is thrown, it just crashes on the head of one of these soldiers, and they retaliate and shots are fired. The crowd panics and rushes towards the soldiers, and in some places this wall of soldiers breaks as they just clash against one another. You hear the scream of a teenage girl just shouting, "Charlie, no!" As you see a young man, clearly named Charlie, has been struck by one of these rounds and injured. As you can see, his friends are dragging him out of the confrontation, desperate for help. But you guys are right in the middle of this crowd, and you can see this kid's like going to bleed out. What are you guys doing in this moment as chaos erupts around?
Can you patch a wound, Nicholas?
Well, I can do the basic medical one, like keep a soldier from bleeding out, but won't be like, yeah, we will need a proper medic and hospital and stuff like that, else they can die.
I think you'll He'll take what he can get at this point. I'll cover you. See if you can help. I don't know one. I don't know much about medicine. You see what he can do, and I'll cover. Unless you have other ideas.
I don't know. Better get started, else you will have lost too much blood, and yeah. So I'm just running towards the person that is like that and just ripping off like clothes and just trying to like stop the bleeding.
Yeah, I guess be ready to see if I see any of the soldiers like aiming at us or trying to move us away. I'll think what I'm doing depending on their reactions.
Yeah, I mean, they from their perspective, you are part of the rioting crowd, so they are definitely aiming their weapons at you, and they are fighting with these civilians. As yeah, Nicholas, you kind of help. You can hear this girl crying as the guy's spluttering, and you manage to pull him back to safety, and yeah, he's going to need immediate medical attention. But in this sort of swirling chaos, you you can see that they are detaining everyone that they can, but using extreme force here. So Tony, it does look like you see a soldier now moving through the crowd. He sees you and has raised his weapon and is walking towards you with clearly the desire to capture you here or maybe eliminate.
Yeah, then I'll at this point I think I'll turn and just like hit him with the chain, like just attack him with the chain.
Are you flaming?
Yeah, I'll turn.
Hell yeah! And that is where we will end tonight's session as the soldier approaches and Tony just turns with this kid on the ground, Nicholas pulling him away from the chaos, turns to Ghost Rider and just swings the chain. We will
It's
see.
about to go down.
I guess I'll just yell. Can I yell to the like what's it called? The communication device that they are using lethal force against the people here, and we are engaging. Actually, I won't be able to say it because I just turned. I'll say it next session.
Yeah,
It makes more sense.
maybe we should come up with a that catchphrase. This is a perfect like Avengers Assemble. My X-Men.
I'll think about it. I'll think until next session.
Cool. Well, thank
Probably
you
say
guys
like
very much for the
Judgment Day has come or something
Or something.
or something.
Yeah, that could be a cool route to go with your naming, like calling yourselves the jury or something. The prosecutors.